You know, what if I told you that the secret to real freedom isn't doing whatever you want, but actually the complete opposite? It's about total surrender. Today, we're going to get into one of the toughest but also most life-changing ideas in the Christian faith, that Jesus is either Lord of all or he's not Lord at all.
So let's just jump right in. This question, it comes directly from Jesus, and wow, it's a piercing one, right? It cuts through all the noise, straight to the heart of the matter, even 2,000 years later. This is really the central paradox we have to wrestle with.
It's so easy to call him Lord, isn't it? We sing about it, we say the words, but the real question is, does our life actually show it? Now, this isn't about being perfect. Nobody is. It's about the direction we're headed. And look, this isn't just playing with words. The Bible makes it super clear. Real faith isn't just nodding your head and agreeing. It's about heartfelt obedience.
And this leads to a struggle that, let's be honest, a lot of us feel. It's like we confess Christ on Sunday, but come Monday morning, we act like he has no say in our lives. Think about it. We might pray for guidance about a job, but then we make the choice based only on the paycheck, forgetting to ask how this job fits into his bigger plan.
So what does this create? Well, we can call it a faith in a box. It's this very human thing we do. We compartmentalize. We put our lives into these different little boxes, and our spiritual life gets tucked away in one of them, like it's just a weekend hobby instead of the thing that's supposed to be at the very center of everything.
And this is exactly what it looks like. You've got the sacred box, right? That's for Sunday worship, prayer, belief, all the churchy stuff. And then there's the secular box for everything else. Your job, your money, what you watch for fun, your habits. We're basically asking Jesus to save our souls, but we want to keep control of our schedules.
It's a subtle difference, but it's a huge one, isn't it? We want a Savior to rescue us, to fix our problems, but a Lord who challenges our priorities, who has a say in our day-to-day choices and habits? We're not always so keen on that.
Okay, so if this fragmented, faith-in-a-box thing is the problem, then what's the solution? The Bible gives us a pretty radical alternative, a life of total surrender to the absolute authority of Jesus. We're talking about acknowledging that he's in charge of all of it.
And let's be perfectly clear, Jesus is not some life coach giving out helpful tips. He is the creator, the sustainer, the king of everything. We've kind of tried to shrink the one who spoke galaxies into existence down to a self-help guru, someone who gives good advice but doesn't really demand our allegiance.
I mean, think about it. His authority covers the entire cosmos. The same power that spun galaxies into being and holds every single star in place, that's the one who's also interested in our daily lives.
And it's not just cosmic. His rule extends to governments too. Through all the ups and downs of history, all the politics, his hand is at work guiding things according to his plan. He's in charge of every human power structure.
And he also rules our desires. But here's the funny part, isn't it? We're okay with him running the universe, but we hesitate to let that same authority have a say in our inner lives. The Lord who commands galaxies is the one we argue with about what to watch on TV or how we spend our money.
And the irony is just stunning. All of creation seems to get this better than we do. The wind, the waves, they obey him. Even demons recognized who he was and shuddered. And yet we, humanity, are the ones debating if obedience is optional.
So what does it actually look like to live this way under his lordship? Well, it's not just about agreeing with a set of ideas. It's about total surrender. And yeah, that surrender has a cost.
Yeah, lordship isn't a democracy where we get to vote. It's a monarchy. It's a declaration of absolute ownership. It demands that we completely hand over our rights, our plans, our will. In this kingdom, there's only one king, and it's not us.
The cross, it's not just a piece of jewelry or a decoration. It's a declaration of allegiance. It means a complete transfer of ownership. It means our time, our talents, our money. None of it is really ours anymore. It all belongs to him for his purposes. When we take up the cross, we're saying, my life is not my own.
And Jesus himself was crystal clear about this. In Luke chapter 9, he laid out the terms of discipleship, and they're totally non-negotiable. These aren't friendly suggestions. They're the requirements. It's a daily, conscious choice to say no to yourself, yes to the cross, and to follow him, no matter where that leads.
Now I know this can sound harsh, maybe even cruel. But here's that amazing paradox again. True freedom isn't found in being your own boss, but in surrendering to His will. We spend so much energy fighting for control, but real, lasting peace that only comes when we finally give it up to the one who knows us best.
And all of this brings us to the bottom line, the one question every single one of us has to answer. Who is going to be Lord of your life? Because when it comes to the throne of your heart, there's just no room for a divided loyalty.
I mean, our whole culture basically worships at the altar of self, right? The message is everywhere. Follow your heart, do what makes you happy, be the captain of your own ship. But the path of Jesus is radically different. It's the life where our will is submitted to His.
You just can't serve two masters. You can't have one foot in God's kingdom and the other foot in the world's. That throne in the center of your life, it was only built for one. We have to choose who's going to sit there.
So in the end, the real question isn't just, do I believe in Jesus? The real question is, do I submit to Him? That's the one that shows where our allegiance truly is. Belief is where it starts, for sure, but submission is the proof. So what's it going to be? A life of divided loyalty, or a life completely surrendered to the Lordship of Jesus Christ? The choice, as always, is yours.